Yesterday, Bill was wearing a pink shirt and he blended into the pink couch. He was just a floating head. He was a floating head. All right, let's take out for another 17 minutes. By the way, we're 17 minutes away from a brand new day, a brand new Today special that we're launching with improvements. That's moments away. No, it's not. It's a board. Is it a cutting board? What is it, Sabrina? What's our Today special? Oh, we have 4 Today specials. That's right. Oh, lanterns, cutting boards, all the things. Vacuum, e-bike. Oh, yeah, the DeLorean is back. All right. I digress. I know, I'm going a little rogue. I'll be in my bed in like 45 minutes. Ooh, and I know you're in your bed right now, too. Let's think about the phone system that you're using right now. I know my grandmother, she used Panasonic. It's a brand that has name recognition that's been around for years and years and years. But now it's updated, right? Because you probably don't have a landline anymore. This can connect to your cell phones. You get the base, and then you get 4 separate devices that you can put in your office, in your bedroom, in the guest bedroom, maybe in the kitchen. You get 5 different opportunities to answer the phone in your house, whether it's that landline or whether it's your cell phone that you want to connect it to. You want to block those calls, you're able to do it on your Panasonic. You want to answer your phone with your voice, you're able to do it. This is the largest set that we do. It's at a birthday price, so from $149 to $119. Free shipping and handling, and then $24 gets it home. This is an abbreviated presentation. There's so much to dive into, so I'm going to welcome in Lori Leland, one of our electronics experts. So happy we get to feature this.
Good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's always good to be with you. See, I'm doing the red, white, and blue.
You are. What am I doing?
And you're doing the blue. Yeah, okay. We're feeling patriotic, but I love not blending into the couch. I think that's really brilliant. Good for you, Bill.
That's the key. I love that we get to show this because a lot of people will be like, wait a minute, I don't have a landline, I'm out. And it's like, no. Panasonic upgraded the technology to fit into your lifestyle and what you need.
Right, so this is the most handsets we do, as you mentioned. By the way, they all glow. We happen to have a set here that doesn't have a charge on it, but to have 5 handsets, that simply and easily means that you're gonna be able to have a handset wherever you want it. Yeah. So if you want one in the bathroom, if you want one in the bedroom, if you want one in the kitchen, if you want one in the garage, you can have one everywhere. And again, biggest system ever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But take a look at the base station right here, Nicole. So you have this keypad right here. So do you know what that means? That means if you happen to lose this handset right here, you can tap the speakerphone button on this, and now you can dial out, you can call. I love the fact that this is a virtual 6th handset for you. Yeah. So it really is kind of like a 6-set system. But real quick, you talked about Panasonic, right? This is a brand that your grandmother knows and loves. This is a brand that so many of us have had over the years. And if you look at the box right here, it says #1 top global leader when it comes to home phone technologies. That's how good Panasonic is. A lot of people have had Panasonic over the years for 10, maybe 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're watching the show right now, you might think, yeah, but I want the freshest, latest features. I want the latest in call blocking. I want that link to cell technology. Grab these because we've never done a better deal. And I will tell you, there are 3 ways to use these, okay? So #1 is old school way. If you still have a landline, I still do. A lot of people prefer that. You can absolutely go with a landline on these. The second way is, and you mentioned this, if you got rid of your landline years ago, this is going to work without a landline, just as an extension of your cell phones throughout your house, up to 2 of your phones. And I'll talk you through that in a moment. Or the third way is a hybrid of the 2. So you can use it with a landline and with Bluetooth. So take a look at these beautiful screens, some of the biggest screens we have ever offered. Every single key is backlit, glowing, easy to see. You have a nice loud speakerphone on every single one of them. But let's talk safety and security, because if you are someone who is sick and tired of all of the nuisance calls that come into your home, this is going to prevent that. You have a one-touch button right here to block numbers. So 250 names and numbers can be blocked here. Nicole, someone gets you on the phone. This happened to my mom recently. And they said to her, you know what? This is your doctor, and we know a few of the numbers of your Social Security. Can you give us the rest? And my mom was like, yeah, you know what? That doesn't sound right to me. Tap that button right there, block that number, hangs up on that person, because your doctor knows your social and they're not going to call you and ask you for it over the phone, right? This was a scam. So you can block that number right there. It hangs up on the person instantaneously, and then they can never get through to you ever again. So as a safety, security, peace of mind feature for you, for a loved one, maybe a senior in your life, this is going to be the ultimate system for them.
Well, and I think about my grandmother who, poor thing, I need to order this for her, especially because it's free shipping and handling. The numbers are rubbed off. It still works, and, and it's a Panasonic system. Still works, but the numbers are rubbed off, so she's used it for years and years. And also, too, she has her cell phone, but let me tell you, my aunt and I always talk about, we're like, you know, grandma has a cell phone, but she always misses her phone call. Now she doesn't have to miss it, right? Because it can act as that landline that my grandmother still has the phone number that I grew up with in their house, which I love. Then we could hook it up to her cell phone. So now she has 5 different locations in her house where she can pick up the phone, where she can hear it. It has that caller ID announcement where it lets you know who's calling.
It talks.
And it talks to you. But also, too, you can talk to it and answer the phone with your voice.
You can voice answer, too. Yeah. So this is what's happening. I'm receiving a phone call on my cell phone right now, and look what's going on the table here. Every single one of these home handsets is ringing. So this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunities to answer this cell phone call. And here's what you're not doing. You're not scrambling to your purse, because that's where you left your cell phone. Nicole, did I tell you I used to have a message on my phone that said, hey, it's Lori. I've lost my phone. It's probably buried in the bottom of my handbag. Call me later. Like, because the struggle is real, right? Maybe it's on a charger in a different room. Maybe you have a multi-floor home. We do not. But oh my gosh, if it's on the 2nd floor and you're running stairs trying to get to it, with this, you are never, ever, ever running for a phone call ever again. And any handset that you pick up, Nicole, answers your cell phone call, and you're talking on your cell phone through your home handsets. So again, that's that Bluetooth feature. It works with up to 2 Bluetooth enabled cell phones. Right here on the base station, you can see where they connect. I've got cell 1 and cell 2 with the glowing green numbers right here. So you can see those are connected. And here's the thing. You do a one-time pairing process, and then whenever you get close to these home phones, it automatically connects to the last phone. So you're not constantly pairing it.
And you set it up for your loved one. Right? Then they're not like, wait, how do I do this again? And
never have to do it again.
One time, and then you're taken care of. So here's the thing. We have about 5 or 6 more minutes, and we're going to jumpstart into a brand new day. I always say out of sight, out of mind. Why is that important? Because you're about to enter into a 3-day weekend. All right, you're like, oh, that's a great, we're excited, right? We're celebrating. Why not? Grab it at this price. Grab it while we have the 5 flex, $24 gets it home, and then the free shipping and handling. This could be for yourself, or if you want to ship this out to a loved one, we can ship out anywhere in the United States on your behalf. We can even put a gift message if you want to do that, but you can send this to a loved one so they can have that updated system. I love that the numbers are big and bold. I love that they're backlit. I love that it can act as a baby monitor.
Baby monitor.
You can
sound monitor.
You can block up to 250 names and numbers. Dive in while we have this opportunity. 898-050 is the item number. That's what I said. I wish we had more time because there's so many things to dive into.
There's 9 speed dials. So for the phone numbers you dial the most, you can set this, and then all you do is press and hold number 1 to get straight to your daughter. Press and hold number 2 to get straight to your, your significant other's cell phone, or press number 3 to go straight to your doctor. Whatever it is, 9 speed dials. You have a built-in intercom, so you can intercom from this system to any of the other phones or all of them in the house. You have a 3,000 name and number phone book. You can actually sync your phone numbers from your cell phone to your home phones. So if you've ever done this, you picked up your super hot cell phone and decided, yeah, I don't want to call from my cell phone. It's too hot. It's going to cook my face. And then you take the phone number out of it and you type it into your more comfortable home handset. You don't have to do this. This will sync the numbers for you. So tons and tons of features. The other thing that I love about this with that synergy with Bluetooth, if you've ever had your cell phone on the charger or you've lost it in your house, that's the other thing with me. Now it's not even in my handbag. It's lost and I don't know where it is. And I'm
message from hubby, Kenny.
So I know that I just received a text message on my cell phone because my home phones just told me so. So that allows me to, when I do get to my cell phone, I'm not going to have missed 40 text messages and someone's blowing up my phone, right? And they need me. I'm going to get that notification on every single one of my home handsets throughout my entire house.
Absolutely.
So cool, right?
It is really cool. And remember, it can be your cell phone and another loved one's cell phone. There's two cell phones that you can connect to. You can still use it as that landline. You can use both of them simultaneously together, which is really great. This is the largest system that we do, a 5 cordless handset system that we have with you, but the latest and greatest technology from Panasonic, a legendary brand when it comes to keeping us connected to our loved ones. Just use the FlexPay to get it home. $24, right? Because, you know, you're probably watching, you're like, man, I actually am really bad at losing my cell phone.
Oh my gosh.
Right? You're like,
right?
I can never find my cell phone. I'm missing calls. I'm missing text messages. Wouldn't it be worth it just to have this and be like, you know what? Now it's on my nightstand. Now it's in that guest bedroom. Now it's in the office. Now I have one in the kitchen. And then now I have one in the living space. You have 5 opportunities now within your household to answer that call.
Exactly.
To get that text, to use it as a baby monitor where you can listen in. Maybe you're watching your grandkids and you're just like, wait a minute, okay, I'm watching the kids. Are you going to bring the crib? Are you also going to bring the baby monitor? How am I going to make sure?
Right.
Now you can listen in, utilizing it as a baby monitor. Maybe you had loved ones that are coming over. You know, think about 4th of July weekend, we have people over and you're like, hey, dinner's ready. Hey, come down here. You can use this as an intercom system. I mean, it is such an advanced system that goes beyond like, well, I don't have a landline, I'm out. No, it's so much more than using it as a landline. Truly, I always think people are like, wait, what? Oh, I'm out. No. This is the most advanced technology that Panasonic puts out to have you connected to your loved ones in any and every way.
It's so funny. Our friend John Panocci, who used to work with us at HSN as a buyer, I just ran into him here in our shared green room.
Oh, nice.
And he was saying, yeah, why do I need home phones? And I started talking about the Bluetooth, and he's like, I'm sorry, what now?
See?
I can answer any of these calls from my cell phone. And by the way, this is a sound monitor, so this is the baby monitor feature. I can listen into any room. You can listen into any room in your home. As soon as this handset listens to sound or hears sound, here's your baby rollover or cooing and calling you, you're going to be able to hear it with that baby monitor feature. It's really easy to use. The other thing, you can listen into your home. So this can call one of the other bases and you listen into the room from the other handset, or it can call you on your cell phone. So I could be at work, and if workers are coming into my house and I want to trigger that warning, so when I hear them, I get a phone call on my cell phone and I can listen to what's going on.
Right.
It's almost like a home security feature in that way, which is cool. The other thing, there's just too much to talk about.
I know.
That voice answer. So if you have a loved one who has dexterity issues, you can just put a handset near them if they are maybe convalescing or maybe, you know, relaxing on the couch and they have a hard time holding on.
Maybe they're recovering from something.
Exactly. They don't have to pick up the phone to be able to answer the phone. They can voice answer by saying answer call. What that does is it activates the speakerphone on the handset nearest to them and they can talk hands-free without even picking it up off the base.
I love
really
that.
loaded. I could talk about this for 2 hours. Like it's really loaded with every feature you could possibly want, including that call blocking, which is huge.
It's just one of those things where you just got to get it home. You're like, wait a minute,
There it is.
it has this, it has that, it has this, it has that. It has so many different features that you're going to love taking advantage of. You're going to love that you're always connected to those who are calling on your cell phone, those who are texting your cell phone because your Panasonic will let you know. You're going to love that you have that baby monitor feature. You're going to love that you may have to get up to answer the phone. You can use your voice.
Look at all these handsets are ringing. I'm getting a call.
I'd say 5 opportunities to answer your cell phone.
So I could be in the bathroom, I could be in the master bedroom, I could be in the kitchen, I could be outside in the garage checking on my husband, and this could be buried at the bottom of my handbag, on a charger, wherever. And I simply tap and I am now speaking on my cell phone. Hello. Oh, hi, I can hear my voice back at me. Hello. Because I literally called myself on the set. But anyway, how cool is that, right? What an incredible feature.
It's so cool. I know we have the final moments to make your decision. It is a birthday price, limited quantities on this too. So we don't have tens of thousands. I don't even have 2,000. I barely have 1,500 of these to go around.
Wow.
And then that's it. Free shipping and handling. 898-050 is the IM number. Lori Leland, thank you so much.
So great to see you. Thanks for having me on your show. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. July. Yes, happy 4th of July to you as well. I hope you enjoy your 3-day weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. My name is Nicole Hickle. I'll see you back here on Tuesdays. I got a little bit of time off, but don't go anywhere. We are jumpstarting our July 4th celebration for today's specials. Sarah Anderson up next.